Oh, hi. I'm Francisco. This is my channel and welcome. This is my first video. How do you feel about that? This is great, isn't it? We're gonna be best friends. I can tell. Alright, so I'm Dead Orchid. This is my gaming channel. Welcome to Dead Orchid Gaming.
This is TERA, the new free-to-play MMO, and I decided to use today instead of the brand new days where it was coming out. This is now called TERA Rising when it was coming out, because now there is a double loot rate in all of the bosses and all the BAMs, which you'll see later on. They're called big ass monsters, BAMs for short. And you're gonna see, this is a really good game. It's really good combat, very dynamic, the combat at least. Quests are kind of still, but very good. What I want to show you right now is the character creation. This game, the characters, there are, I think it's 7 classes. None of the classes are sex restricted or class restricted. If you can't, you can play all the classes as a human male or human female, whatever you want to do. And but there is one class that has no sex, and that is the Baraka, which I will show you. Okay, so you have the human, you have the male, the female, standard, the Castanic, which is kind of like a dark elf, I guess, kind of looking, and the male, the female. You have the Amon, which is kind of like the Orgs, I guess, if you would compare them to, the male, and the female. Then you have the Papori, which are kind of unique in a sense, which this is kind of like the male. As you come to figure out, they both have come from the same country, and they're kind of like the nature class. These are kind of like animal hybrids, animal-human hybrids. This is the male version, which is a lot more animalistic, and then this is the female version, which is a lot more kind of like a little girl. You might get teased if you play with it, but it's fine. It's all in good fun. And then there's the Baraka, which doesn't have a sex, as you can see right here. There's no other choice. These are kind of like stoic, ancient. And then you have the High Elf, which is kind of like classy, and there's the male and the female. Now I just want to quickly show you, let's say select, let's go male, and you can see you can be a warrior, a lancer, a slayer, a berserk, a sorcerer, an archer, a priest, or a mystic. Now I'm going to do this just to show you, just for the sake of showing you, that now let's say I'm going to be an Elin. And this is a tiny class, very small in size, but if you choose them, you can play as the warrior, the lancer, the slayer, the zerker, the sorcerer, the archer, the priest, and the mystic. Anything you want. Now I'm going to give you a little overview of what each class does. I'm not going to play as them, I'm just kind of like going to leave this right here. Actually, I'm gonna go back because I kind of feel like a perv. I'm not gonna lie. Even though if I have a player that's an England, but she's a priest, so it kind of goes hand in hand with the kind of like the cutesy little girl look. But she's nice. She wants everyone to win, I guess. I don't know. I'm weird. Let's go with the Papori. Why not? The Castanics. So we have the male warrior. The warrior is the two-handed user. The weapons, they don't occupy 2 hands. You have 1 weapon slot. It's the dual-handed blade, the big sword, the axe, etc. And then you have armor. There's no left hand or right hand. The warrior is 2 hands. They wear the lightest armor. They move around, they dodge and stuff. And they're kind of like really big damage dealers, but they don't draw that much aggro, which is something else that monsters do. When you attack them a lot, you draw aggro, and it's a tendency to attack you. It makes the big monster try to attack you. And there's a lancer. These people are the ones that want to get all the aggro. They have the big shield. They absorb the most damage. And a thing to know about the warriors and the lancers is that they have this third bar. I don't remember the name for it right now, but it lets them block, but it only lets them block so many times till it recovers. The Slayer shares the same armor as the Warrior, which is the second lightest armor, which is just light armor, and they're also dodge based. They do not have a block, so that's kind of one of their downfalls. But they look really badass because they have a big sword. And there's the Berserk. This is the highest damage dealing class of them all. It's also the slowest, and they have the ability to block, and they don't have a limit on the block, but what they do have is their block isn't as strong as the Lancers. I'm not so sure about the Warriors. They might have the same block or they might have a lower block. But they get to wear heavy armor, just like the Lancers. These are the only two classes that get to wear heavy armor. The rest are the Sorcerers, which is the Mage. They do a lot of damage, but they can get one-hitted, and I don't like that. I don't like playing as a Sorcerer either, so I mean, it's not my style. There's the Archer. The Archer's a long-range trap sets traps. They wear cloth armor, so they wear an armor that's in the mid-tier, light armor. I don't have an Archer. I can't really tell you how they play, but you kind of kite, essentially. There's the Priest and the Mystic. These two kind of play the same way. They both have the Priests have an active resurrection skill, and they have more intense healing and more intense damage capabilities than Mystics. But Mystics are more buff based. Their heals aren't as powerful, but they have two very good skills. The first one is that they can double the critical rate for their party with their auras, and then the second one is they can have an automatic revive. They get 2 automatic revives. They can put one on themselves and then another on a party member. And what that does is they get to worry about other players and not worry that much about that person, because parties are big. You can make parties are usually 5-person parties for big monsters or for dungeon runs. And that's another reason why I wanted to show you this game right now, because there's dungeon runs, and the dungeon runs have double XP, which means more people are going to want to do them, because usually you kind of have a wait, but that should kind of subside with the fact that it's going free to play. As you can see, I have a Zerker, which is my main character. He's a level 57 right here. I have my Elin. I haven't really played as him. I have my little female Elin. I don't remember their name. The Papori. That's my male warrior Papori. My female Elin. She's my Mystic. I like Mystics more. Oh, and the Mystics get to summon monsters as well. And then I have my Slayer. I'm currently playing as a Slayer because I like their playstyle. It's kind of like the Berserkers. They have high damage, but it's a little more active. I get to dodge and move around. So, also, note for players: once you get to high levels, places get kind of empty, but it's still worth it. I mean, if you start playing right now and then you get to a high level, it's gonna be a lot more populated because I mean you are the generation of players, so to speak. Let's go with that. That is gonna fill up the servers, and they're gonna fill up the high levels and the mid levels and the low levels. I mean, it's you guys that are gonna do that. Now, what I do want to show you is this right here is the elite status. So if you pay the subscription, you can be in elite status, and it gives you a monthly mount, which they'll switch out every month, so that you can test run every mount that you want. If you don't want to buy a mount, you don't have to. Then there's the XP boost, which doubles your XP for an hour. There's the gold boost, which doubles your gold for an hour. And then there's a quest boost, which doubles the gold quests give you for an hour. And then there's a reputation boost, which is for higher levels, level 58. By that time, you'll probably be in a guild that's high level, and this pretty much doubles the reputation you give your guild. So it helps if you're into that. What I want to show you right now is the mounts. TERA has, as you can see, very, very good quality graphics. It's running on the Unreal 3 engine, so that's always good. And I want to show you the mounts. Okay, so this is the Terminus mount. This is exclusive for founders, people that played before I went free to play. I played this game when it came out. I've been following it for quite some time. That's also why I wanted to show you guys. This is a very, very, very fun game, and it's been out for a while. Then there's this mount, which was the Collector's Edition, which is a lion. A lot of people have this because a lot of people got the Collector's Edition. It was a very cheap upgrade. I mean, if you started playing the game back then, you would have done it. And there's this white mount, white horse mount, which I don't really use it. It's lower than the other two, so I mean, I don't use it. And then there's the member mount. And right now the mounts are very horse-based, except for the lion, which is, there are two lions. There's a lion and a tiger, or a lion and a female tiger, I mean. But I got the lion. I like it. So let's go quest. Right now this is the mini map right here, and then and TERA is huge. This is the second area because I'm a level 26, so I'm already qualified to start playing in the second area. So I'm going to show you right now is I'm going to move to a safe place, and I'm going to show you the map. this is the map of kind of like the country I'm in right now. Terra has a lot of countries. This is all playable. All of this is all playable. And you travel to it. You can travel it through teleport, and you can teleport to the main cities, which is Kiantor, Elementhia, which is beautiful. It's a gorgeous city. And Arcadia. I mean, where is it? Bellica, which is the first city you start out in. When you create a character, though, you go to the Island of Dawn, where you can go to the prologue, or straight to the Island of Dawn. The prologue lets you test out every class for a level 20 for each class. Now, what I'm going to show you right now is the quest system. It's very basic. This is kind of quest grindy, but just like previous people have said, I'd much rather have a quest grind than a mob grind. I mean, I used to play Fly for Fun. I don't know if anyone's played that, but that was a huge mob grind. And I mean, after you got to level 50 something, you were just like, nah, I don't want to play anymore. So I'm going to show you right now is the combat, which if I can get off, okay. I have to do this because my MP depletes, as you can see, right about. Let me just swing my sword. But once I start combat, it starts depleting, because just how. See how she just hit me and I fell. And all this is button pressing. Like there's no auto attack. So let me just kill this. That I had to dodge because I didn't know she was gonna hit me. But I mean, and this is another thing. Very basic. I mean, I for inventory, K for skills. And the thing about the skills is, you get these things called chain skills, which is when you attack, it's gonna pop up to press spacebar, and you can pretty much chain a bunch of skills, so you don't have to either press it, or and sometimes when you chain skills, there are these things called glyphs, which are kind of like skill mods that you get as you level up, and as you level up, you get more glyph points, which lets you get more skill mods at the same time. And that adds to chain skills, because when you chain a skill, there are some glyphs that'll reduce the cooldown or increase the damage if they're chained and stuff like that. Alright, let's come back. Kind of did that because, I don't know, I have a limited amount of space. It just records for half an hour, and I'm not using my webcam, I'm using a camera. So, alright, let's do this. I am not the lowest level in the party, so this is always good. I am not hitting them for anything. Alright, let's just move here. There's one behind. Oh, see, there's a warrior, a slayer. So let's just show you. Okay, so there's a tank. Oh man, I forgot the name. There's a tank right here. This is the priest. This is the sorcerer. This is the slayer. This is the warrior, and then this is the slayer symbol. So you always know what class your party members are in. And sorry for the drop frame rates. Terra, this is the problem with Terra, is that the coding for the game is very processor heavy. So that's kind of what happens. Processor heavy game. I'm probably gonna split this up, maybe into 2 parts for each day. And if I do, I'll definitely let you guys know in the video, or in the editing at least, or beforehand, or in the title. I mean anything. But let's take care of this guard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Got an S's of ones. That's pointless. Whatever. Alright, let's do this, guys. Take her down. No, dodge. Oh man, she hit me. She got me. As you can see, they take a pretty good portion of your health in these dungeons. Like every attack. So you gotta be really careful with it. And oh man. See how long that took? That skill usually takes absolutely... Die. There you go. Let's keep on going. Oh, and another thing. When you go instance dungeon, when you go into an instance, there's a very unique thing about this game is that the matchmaking for the instance, kind of like queuing for it, it goes cross servers. So it goes, but they're split. The cross server is split. So it's the original 3 servers that are together, and then the other 2 servers are the brand new servers that they opened up just for terrorizing. So, I mean, you have a community there, so you have a wide you have a very wide, oh god, I can't think of the word now. That's bad. So you have a very large community you can use to get through stuff. Alright, this part is kind of tedious. I don't know why he attacked it. You don't have to attack it, you can just run past them. So, I'm gonna show them. I mean, I don't know why more people don't do this. You skip them and go straight to these guys. Let's recharge. Let's get these guys. As you can see, that wizard just like took out 1/3 of his health. Wizards are really powerful, but they're really slow, so a lot of people don't play them as a PvP, because a lot of the end game is PvP. So die yet. No, thank you. Thank you for healing me, priest. You're very nice. Let's do this! You go first, because I don't want to die. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, these things you put on your equipment, so they're kind of little equipment boosts that you have. And I have decreased damage from boss monsters, which is good because I have it stacked 3 times, which decreases it by a lot. So I get hit, I think it's 16% less, which is always a good thing. You always want to get hit less. Alright, I'm getting 8 frames. This is not good. Okay, there we go. Sped up again. Alright, so this is a little bit harder because there's a lot of monsters. He's the tank. He's gonna want to get them all, and then he's gonna come up from behind and do this. I did not get a single one of them. That is sad. Alright, so this is gonna be one of the little bosses from this level. The thing about this level is each dungeon has their own set of mini bosses. This one has a little special property where it becomes invincible for a little moment, so you kind of just gotta run around and skip it. But we'll be able to take care of him. He's not that hard. Turn off the UI so you don't get all this clutter. So you get all this clutter while we're playing. So you just see the game for what it is. It's very, as you can see, very beautifully rendered. Okay, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Oh crap. Little minions. Oh no, I wanna go, I wanna leave. gotta be very sensitive to this thing. Get her from behind. See, right now that's a little barrier that he has, so he gets hit a lot less. Just stunned him so he didn't get to cast that. He is dead. He died. Yeah, the game lags a couple times, but it's fine. It's completely fine. And turn the UI back up so you guys can see. So that was did I get anything? Oh, I got this. Oh, this is oh, I want this. I definitely want that. So this is the dungeon, first dungeon. I'm probably gonna edit this so you can just see the boss monster fights. This is kind of boring.
Guess what? I skipped it. Transition.
Welcome back. This is the final boss. We're not gonna attack him over here. We're gonna kind of run back all the way back to this room because he spawns some mobs, and if we stay in this room, the mobs don't attack us. So I mean, it makes it a lot easier because they're really strong, and you're pretty much gonna be screwed if you try to just kill them without taking care of that.
Only fools would tamper with powers they cannot
Let's skip
understand,
this because
let alone
no one
control.
cares. All right. Yeah, this is global chat. I meant to turn that off. Look for global. Global chat is something that you use for amusement because it's just a bunch of trolls. It's pretty funny sometimes. It's kind of annoying some other times. So, I mean, pick your poison. It's all up to you. I don't know what's going on, or why the monster hasn't spawned. Oh, he's pulling him over here. Alright, awesome. So this is a BAM. These things are very hard, like not even joking, these things are ridiculously hard. Skip, skip, skip! Oh my god. I almost got completely torn apart by him. Oh wow. Why is he attacking me? No, don't attack me. Don't attack me. Let me not see what is going on at all. This is so slow. I do not know what's going on. Why is this game so slow? It's lagging really bad. It usually doesn't lag, there's not. Okay, let's. Oh yeah, he's gonna spawn the mobs now. Just don't pay attention to them. And these guys just. I have no idea how they got here, but they did. So we're just gonna take care of them. He spawned the mobs and now he's back. As you can tell, which is totally on him. Oh wow, I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. is really bad. I'm getting really bad FPS. This is kind of making me angry. Wow, I'm getting 4 frames a second. I did not even see that coming. I want to take care of him, but I can't because he's completely on my ass. You get revived. I think I'm gonna have to get revived. No, I'm not. Okay, this is bad. Please, just, you know, heal everyone. I'm getting so owned right now. I'm really sorry about the whole 2 frames per second thing, guys. This is still me. I'm really sorry about this. I'm just not gonna put this fight in there. I'm getting no frames. There we go, he's dead. That was not supposed to happen like that. But alright, thanks guys. This is terrorizing. So, good luck to you.